So hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is OneDarius117. I'm back. It's been a while. Been kicking it. Been doing some other stuff. Got life happening left, right, and sideways. And as we all know, there was a little bit of a pandemic. So I figure with everything that's happening, there is a major, massive update for this game coming out soon. So I am going to do a once through playthrough from the very beginning. Now, you're thinking you either know this game or you don't know this game, so I'll give you a quick, brief intro. Satisfactory. This is a game where there is no shooting at other people, there's no constant death battles or struggles. No, this is a game about dropping down onto a planet by yourself or with a group of people and building a factory. That's literally what the game is. Build a factory. So, I will say this game is going to take a very, very, very long time to play. So, do not be surprised if when I edit this video so that we can have the highlights, there are parts that I cut out. I will be live streaming and recording at the same time, and you'll get to see all the hijinks and craziness. If people want to join me, please, by all means, leave a message. I will attempt to get to you, and when in doubt, I would love to have more people jump in with me, because this game is far more fun when you have a group of people working together. That being said, let's jump in. I am going to actually do the very beginning so that you can see what the beginning is. It gives you an onboarding process, it gives you a tutorial. It's really quite cool. So I think what I'm going to do is make the first highlight the actual intro, and then once I'm on the actual ground and I can actually start building and doing all that stuff, I will probably make that one video and then make a second video as actually starting construction of the tier 0, and then we can get into tier 1 and all that. So what we are going to do is call this Darius117 Stream Run. For friends only. I'm not going to skip the intro. Now, we've got 4 areas to start. We've got the grass fields. Open, relatively flat fields. Considering the distances between mining locations, building outposts and or large transportation lines may be necessary eventually. We've got balanced resources, balanced distances, balanced locations, close to the sea. Okay. Lush location with many height differences and few open areas. Ooh. But it's rich in resources. That's nice. And then we have not a whole lot of greenery, which makes the beginning very difficult. Water is rare as well, so it becomes challenging, but you got lots of wide open areas, so once you get into the later stages, this is probably a lot more fun. But we are going to grass fields. Yeah. We'll do the grass fields. Why? Because there's a lot of greenery, so that'll be fun. So let's kick it in. So, the entire point of this game is to build a factory. To run around, construct the various things that go into the other things that go into the other things. We get to make parts that go into parts that go into parts. I've played a bit of this. Definitely put in some time, some hours, because this is definitely one of those games where I feel like you can have a lot of fun with it the first time, but you can also have a lot of fun with it once you've been through it at least once, so that you know kind of what's coming. Because even if you know what's coming, that doesn't necessarily like change much of anything. Yeah, I know that sounds a little weird. You'll see. This is still early access, but in terms of early access, the game is complete. So it's a full experience. Ooh. Okay, so here we are. We're in a pod. Attention.
Attention Pioneer.
Ooh.
The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit
Oh.
pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly.
Okay.
Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings.
So you build buildings.
Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and
Harvest
improve their
resources.
infrastructure. Make
Okay.
sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for
Oh,
analysis.
and by the way, yeah, destroy nature in true
Extend your
industrial
factories,
magnet
outposts, and pipelines through
fashion.
automation and augmentation.
And then use conveyor belts
That's it.
to
Get
automate
to
everything.
work and be effective.
Yay! Okay. So
Warning,
that's what we're gonna do.
planetfall imminent. Please
Planetfall.
remain seated during full procedure.
Wait, what?
Atmospheric entry in 5,
What?
4,
Oh
3,
god.
2,
Oh boy.
1. Planetfall procedure
Oh!
initialized.
Look at that. Not only is everything shaking, but it ooh. That's actually pretty cool. Look at this. It actually feels like we're going down onto the planet for the first time. Hey! Well, looks like we're in the upper atmosphere now. There's the cloud layer. Getting through the cloud layer. Retrojets have fired. Oh, look at that scenery. All that beautiful nature we're going to destroy. Huzzah. Well, that
Planetfall
was a
complete.
hell of a planetfall. It was actually really nice.
Please ensure the
Cool.
integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Ah, yes. My multi-tool. Why? Because it does many things. Okay, so here we are on the beautiful world of... I don't think they told us what world this is.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2
Ah, there it is.
ABB, your
Massage
designated
2.
sector in the binary star system of
Massage 2
Aptija.
you. Massage 3
Iondata,
me.
also known as
Anyway.
Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers,
Oh.
such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall.
Survive.
Congratulations.
Oh, oh. Well, I'm glad I survived.
Note,
That's wonderful.
objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Okay. Cool. So, in the bottom right, you'll see we
First
have these
objective.
shortcuts.
Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials
So,
will be
F
repurposed
key
to
is to
construct
dismantle.
a habitat and utility base, from now on referred
Dismantle
to as
this.
the hub.
Cool.
Note, Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do
What's
not
that?
waste.
Ooh, that looks like a beastie.
All important
Well,
Fixit
let's
data
not go
and
and fight
communication
until
is recorded and stored
we
in the
actually know that
codex,
we have a
including
weapon.
these steps.
Okay, so here's the codex. This allows you to check your tutorials, check recipes for anything that you can actually make for various equipment, buildings, vehicles. So this is basically like your catalog, where you can look at things.
Second objective.
You can't actually order
Please
anything,
ensure
but
you
you
have
can
your Fixit
look at
Incorporated
what it
Xenozapper
is
equipped
necessary.
before leaving the drop zone.
And we do have this.
Note, according to Fixit
Yeah.
regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against
Yeah.
extraterrestrial threats.
Eh. Eh. Okay.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
Okay, well, first of all, I appreciate
the
that.
acquisition of iron is
But,
considered essential in preparation for
so
all
we
future
got a watering
objectives.
hole over here, which is pretty cool. But, there's a beastie over there. There's a couple of beasties. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a bird underwater, wasn't there? That's weird. There we go. So you can kind of go underwater-ish. Underwater adjacent. Oh, okay. So, one of the big things to know about the game, barrel nuts. These things restore half a health segment each. These are leaves and flowers. these guys charge at you, and then you want to stab me. I want to poke you. Come back here. Come back here. Eat. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, I got him. Die. Ha ha ha. Now, the reason why I'm getting those is because they drop something. I will explain later. But in the meantime, I'm going to defile nature, because that's what we're here for. And I'm going to get some more pale berries, because you see, as compared to the barrel nuts, which are available in every biome, pale berries are doubly as effective, but you basically only find them in like lush green areas. So it's much harder to find them, just in general, in terms of various biomes and all throughout the game. So, okay, so what we know is we've got some water here, a little watering hole. That's pretty cool. Good to know. We've got some leaves and we've got some pale berries, so good, good, good. We've got our defensive measure, which is always good. So, now let's continue on with the tutorial, shall we? Yes. Okay, so hold V to scan. Right now, the only thing we can scan for is iron. Okay, so we've got one node that's 180 meters that way, one that's 330 that way, and one that's 330 that way. Okay, so let's go and explore, shall we? Now, you do not have a finite number of scans, so you can scan as much as you want, and you can scan multiple times in order to get a... Oh, hello! Another beastie. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Where you come from? There he is. Come here, you. There. Yeah, got him. Ah, okay, so this is limestone. So what you'll find is you'll find these little jut outs that are on top of a node, and it will say that it is pure. That means that you will get a lot of materials for each second that you're harvesting. Then when you look down, you will see that this is impure, which means this is the lowest quality. So you've got impure, normal, and pure. Makes sense. So what we have is got a couple more beasties over here, and now when I do my iron scan again, you'll see those three all light up. We've got more ore over there, and then we've got more ore in that direction. So, with 3 nodes over here, that's pretty good. Exceptional, in fact. Come on, you. Come here, come here. Turn around. Stop running away. There we go. So they take 4 hits to take them down. Now, this is a normal node. Okay. This is a normal node. And this is a normal node. Okay, so we've got 3 normal nodes. Now, I know the difference between them, so I'm going to give you the heads up right now. An impure node normally gives about 30 materials per second when you have a mining rig on it. A normal gives 60, and a pure will give 120. Ugh, too many greens. Too much greenery! I can't see the enemy. There he is. Come here. I don't know what that was all about, but you're done. Okay, so what do we got over here? We have an impure limestone. Okay, that's pretty cool. Over here we've got, oh, sulfur. Oh, sure, I'll pick up some sulfur. This is just a little node, so notice no mining capability, but it's nice to have. So that's pretty cool. Oh, hello. Oh. You. Okay, can you stop going in circles? There. You're done. Cut it out. Give me a headache. Now, that looks poisonous, quite honestly. So I'm not going to do that. However, well, hello there. You big, gangly-armed little guy. Big guy. No, little head. Big guy. Hello. How you doing, buddy? What a very odd design, not gonna lie. Anyway, so what we have over here is we've got a nice big open area. Now when you place down your hub, you're gonna want a nice big old open area. So what I'm gonna do for right now is just kind of harvest this iron spike.
Build the hub.
There
Note,
we go.
to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution. Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources.
There you go.
Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Hey, okay. So, now we have a nice, big, wide open area. We've got some iron over there. So that is what we are definitely going to need in order to build. Iron is the basic material that you need for just about everything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place... oh, there's more beasties. Well, hold on. First of all, let's take some of these barrel nuts, put them in my hand, and then munch, munch. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Now. Come here, beastie, beastie, beastie. Come on, you. Ooh, that didn't work at all. Hello. Hello. Oof. I got double teamed on that one. There we go. Get that. Oh, no, I missed. There you go. There you go. There we go. Okay. That was pretty painful. Now, let's munch some of these pale berries. There we go. Okay. That was fun. So, as I was saying before, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice big open flat area right here. So, we've got right here the hub of parts. So you hit Q to enter build and the hub. Okay, now this is what it's going to look like when it's complete. Right now, it's far less than complete. But you'll see in a second what I mean about that. So let's just bink. There we go. Yeah, see what I mean? Less than complete. Now, if we were doing without the tutorial, this would be complete. But that's fine.
Hub feature, hub terminal.
So, we've got a crafting
Fifth
bench.
objective, complete hub upgrade 1. Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Yes. So, crafting benches, you can make more crafting benches, so when you're playing with multiple people, everyone can have a crafting bench. The hub terminal, there is only one. Right now we only have tier 0. We're trying to upgrade the hub. So, what do we need? We need milestone cost, and then we get the ability to do these things. 3 inventory slots is nice, portable miners, and the equipment workshop. So let's do that. And now on the crafting bench, it will show you all the different recipes that you can do in the thing. So you click on iron ingot, and then you can either hold left mouse button, or here's a little tip for you guys, hit spacebar, and it will just keep on going. You don't even have to hold anything. This is going to be a huge finger saver, not gonna lie. So, We're gonna make ourselves some stuff. Do. Now I'm just gonna turn all of this iron ore into iron ingots. So here's the iron ore. I'm gonna turn it into iron ingots because iron ore isn't really used for much else except being turned into iron ingots. Yes, I know there's more, but that's later. Far, far later. So, what we're going to do is just quickly turn it all into ingots. Then I'm going to get myself 10 iron rods so that we can get the hub upgrade. Makes sense, right? Yay! Okay, so. There we go. Okay, now, click that. Oh, it's auto building for me. Yay! Oh, I got 11. That's fine. So now we're back in here and we click on that and upgrade. Oh, whoa. We've got a superstructure now. Cool. And
Congratulations. You have
personal
unlocked
storage box
Building Workshop.
where you can put
Equipment
things.
Portable Miner. Inventory
So
Additional
I'm going to put
slots.
the
Hub
sulfur for
feature
now
Personal storage.
because I don't need that anytime soon.
Sixth objective. Complete hub upgrade 2.
And I
Note.
don't need
Portable miners
that.
require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note. Multiple
Okay.
portable miners can be used on a single node.
Okay, so basically what that means is we can now build a portable miner in a workshop. So what I'm going to do is build myself some plates and some pipes, rods. 2, 4. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Yep. You know what? That's good. Another. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is build myself a workshop. Oh, I need 2 more plates. There we go. So we've got a workshop. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it right here. So my workshop is right by my hub. Very nice. And you can build multiple workshops, so that's also good. Now we want to get portable miners. They are 2 iron plates and 4 iron rods each. So remember, you can have multiple portable miners on a node. So this node right here, you can have like 4, 5, 6 portable miners on it, and it's like, okay, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get like maybe 3 or 4 of them. So here, let's get 1, 2. There. I forgot exactly. Oh, there you go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay. 4 more pipes, and I'll get a second one. There. Okay. So let's get 2 for right now, and I'll show you how they work, and then we'll get more. Now, the way this works is you go into your inventory with tab, and you put one of these in your hands, and you find the outer edge of where this would still work, and you put it there. Then you put another one down, and you do that. Now, each of these will be doing. So this one is making 40 per minute. This is making 40 per minute. They will stock up to 100, and then it will stop. These do not use any power whatsoever, so you can just gain bonus resources. Very nice. So, now that we got that, now what we need to do is make the hub upgrade number 2. So that we can get a smelter, power lines, we can start doing copper, and scan for copper. So, we now know that we need 20 iron rods and 10 iron plates. So, 9, 10, there we go. 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. Okay. Seems fairly simple, fairly easy. Okay, so what do we got now? Caution, area under construction.
Congratulations. You have unlocked
There we
Hub
go.
feature Biomass Burner. Scanner feature Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found
Oh,
in
and
the
look
build
at that.
menu and craft bench respectively.
So now I got a biomass burner in the
Seventh
hub.
objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note.
There we go.
Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set.
Okay.
Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get a smelter up and running so that we can smelt. So we're going to turn this off for now. We're going to add in some flowers. Now, the reason why is because what I'm going to show you is right here. You can make 20 megawatts for every 5 seconds. And in 5 seconds, it will use up one of these, and it uses up 12 per minute. So 12 per minute to keep that running. Now, if I give it leaves instead, leaves are 80 per minute to achieve 20, and uses up rather quickly. And then there's wood, which is also 12 per minute. But the reason why I'm going to give flower petals, and as I said, I've done a little bit with this game before, so I know about this. I'm going to show you a fun little thing, is that if you go up here, you can actually climb up here. And then, oh, you know what? Hold on, defend myself. Yes. And then go up this way. What we got is some more beasties. Take out you. Now, since it's getting to be nighttime, I'm going to turn on my flashlight with the B key, as you can see in the bottom right. Okay, so what we've got here is more iron. These are impure nodes. But the real reason why I came up here, besides the pale berries, is that see all these beautiful, they're flowers. Oh, look at all these beautiful, beautiful flowers. Oh, yes. Yes, give me the flowers. I want the flowers. Ah, no, 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 no. Now, later in the game, this becomes far less tedious. Well, it becomes less tedious. Let's just leave it at that. Everything becomes less tedious with time because once you start getting mass production and you start getting the ability to have certain other things, things become easier. But as I said, this game is going to take a long time. So the amount of time that it's going to take us to get up to tier 7, tier 8, and into things such as drones and nuclear power, which sounds really awesome, right? Yeah, I want to get there too. But I'm here with you guys, so what we're going to do is we are going to get there together, and you're going to get to see the trip that it takes. And there we go. So as you can see, I currently have 600 and something flowers. And you're thinking, 600? Oh my god, your inventory's got to be like close to full, right? Yeah, no. It stacks and stacks of 500. So when you think about it, it uses up 12 per minute, and I can get a stack of 500. Well, that's pretty darn good. Even the wood doesn't have such a wonderful little stackability. Now, granted, this is mostly useful because, as is right now, we don't have the ability to really do much else. But later on, you're going to want to use other things for other reasons, and you'll see. But in the meantime, there, stack everything up, good. Now let's take this extra stuff and put the leaves and the lumber away, the extra flowers. This is actually alien carpus. So, her. And, ooh, you know what? there's something glowing up there. I'm feeling a little adventurous, so let's go get it. What do you think? I'm just gonna stop everything right now. I'm gonna go get it. And you'd think that, right? Maybe I should have waited till I could actually, like, build things. Nah, why bother? So, here we go. Ready? There we go. And I get a green power slug. Now you think, what's a green power slug? Well, we're still in the tutorial, remember? So I can't utilize it yet. However, the fact that it was there staring me in the face, I just couldn't turn it down. So I'm going to immediately come back here and put it away for now. There we go. Bink. Okay. Now, where were we? Right. What we want to do is build a smelter. So, this takes iron pipes and copper wiring. Okay. Well, if we're going to be going for copper, that means we're going to need more portable miners. And if we need more portable miners, that means I should be expanding this already. So, let's grab some more iron. And this is what I mean by, like, this game is more fun with more people, because you can put out like 3 or 4 crafting benches, and you can have one person working on rods and one person working on plates, one person working on ingots. You can put down multiple containers and have everyone like trading with each other slash moving resources from one place to another. Basically being a human factor. What was that? Oh. Sir? Can you not glitch right through the middle of my base? Sir? Ma'am? No? Nothing? Go away. Well, at least he didn't destroy anything. It didn't destroy anything. I'd be very upset if it decided to wander through the base and just blew up the hub right now, when I couldn't even build another one. That'd be annoying. So let's get 10. And then let's get like 30 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. There. Now, let's make... Oh, we can make 5. So, what I'll do is I'll make all 5. There we go. Now, let's come back over here and let's put down another portable miner over here. Oops. There we go. Here. Blink. So I've got 4 more. And now I'm going to put one on this limestone node over here, because even though I quote-unquote don't know about limestone, we know about limestone. Yeah. So let's put down a limestone portable miner. Now, how good are you going to do? You're going to do 20 a minute. But that's fine, because I don't really care too much about limestone at the minute. So, in the meantime, let's go looking for some copper, shall we? Okay. Now that I've got copper and iron. Okay, so I've got copper, 130 meters that way, 500 meters that way, 400 meters that way. So there's one right here. So I'm going to get this one first. Let's just grab all this wonderful, wonderful foliage on the way. Why? Because destroying nature just screams to me. Now, yep. Always have your zapper equipped. That's right. Nowhere to run. And it killed him from the drop. Awesome! Didn't even need to fight him that hard. Okay, so here we have copper. Pure node on top. Very nice. what we have here is a normal node. Okay, so that's good. You hear that? Oh, big boy. Okay, so here, put down you, you, you. There we go. So now I got 3 of them. Awesome. Now, I want to do something about these trees here, but I'm going to need a little bit more tech and to get out of the tutorial before I can deal with those. So in the meantime, let's just kind of barrenify, wastelandify some more of the scenery here. Let's go and pick up the carcass of our fallen attack dog. Yeah. Ooh, more barrel nuts. Nice. There we go. Alien carcass. Wonderful. So let's come back. Okay. So now we've given it a bit of a chance to kind of work a bit. So good, good, good. Now let's come back up here. Put. There we go. Okay. Let's grab some copper. There we go. That's a bunch of copper. That should hold for a little while. Yep. You're in my way. Here we go. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tedious and a little bit boring because you're just kind of like doing the thing, which is why you're supposed to be, quote, automating everything. Yeah, you're not going to be able to automate everything all that easily, especially in the beginning. I mean, it's not supposed to be that easy. Duh. Let's make some wire. Doobie doobie doob 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 doo doo. Doobie doobie doob doo doo. Okay, now, what do we need in order to make our first smelter? We have everything. Excellent! So, I'm going to put you down here. And then I'm going to, if you notice, if I hit the 2 key, it pulls up my power line, and I need cabling. You need cables in order to actually make cables. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to string you to there. See? And now we're making 20. We're going to make 20. And then I can select one of these 2 recipes in order to make things. So I'm going to do copper for right now. I'm going to fill it. And one of these uses 4 megawatts. So when I turn it on, there we go. This will take 30 per minute to turn into copper. Yay! Now, for Hub Upgrade 3, what we need, well, we're going to get limestone, constructors, power poles, concrete screws, and reinforced iron plates. Okay. So what we need is, first, let's just put that in. Second of all, as much as I appreciate the fact that I was doing this, I actually don't need copper as much. So let's just turn this off. Take that out. Take that out. Let's switch this to iron. There we go. Turn that on. Turn that on. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey! Okay. So let's grab a little bit more iron ore while we're waiting. Grab a lot of iron ore while we're waiting. And then keep that full. pull this iron ore and immediately turn this into what we need. So, let's make some iron rods. Okay. Put that in. So we got 17 out of 20. Very nice. There we go. So we need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then we need iron plates. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, know what you're thinking? This looks like it's working pretty well, right? But this is horrendously inefficient. So, what I'm going to do for right now is actually just stop. I'll load that back up. But, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to burn all my beautiful flowers. And instead, I'm going to make it myself. There we go. Very nice. Oh, I actually made too many. Well, there's no such thing as too many in this game. Oh! Ooh, look at that. It's looking much better now. What's this?
Congratulations.
I got a
You
room.
have unlocked scanner feature, limestone. New buildings and recipes,
Hey, I
which
got a
can be found in the
bathroom.
build menu and craft bench,
Got a bathroom. I
respectively.
got a computer to play Satisfactory at.
8th objective. Complete hub
I've
upgrade
got a
4.
fix-it
Note.
fatal
Use power
execution
poles to
error.
expand the power network for optimal
Now,
results.
okay. See, now that's funny. The fact that in this game, they actually have a yellow screen versus a blue screen. The OS has done the only reasonable thing and crashed spectacularly. All your unsaved work has gone to a faraway land never to be seen again. They probably also corrupted some of your system files on the way for good measure. Press any key to reboot the system and find out just how many hours you lost to this crash. Oh, now that's funny. A new system update has been released. Would you like to start the upgrade now? It will require a restart. Nice. So this is actually like rather in depth in what they've been attempting to set up here, and I appreciate the details that they put into this. Unconventional screen resolution. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, here we go. Now, instead of connecting that to the power, what we want to do is basically make a power pole, because each power pole can do up to 4 you can do up to 4 connections off of one power pole. So as you can see, there's one bioburner right now, and we're going to have a second one eventually. And then you have a connecting pole that comes off of it, and then for each pole that connects to it, it's all part of the same power grid. There is no limit to the amount of power that can go through a power line, thank heavens. But such things are something that you kind of need to worry about, is how many connections you currently have to your power pole, or how many of your power poles have open connections to connect to things. And you'll see when I start building up my base a little bit more as things come around. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is grab another portable miner, and I'm going to drop it over here with the limestone, because now that we actually need limestone for things, I'm going to make sure that we have enough of everything, always, always and forever. Here we go, and pop. Okay, so let's grab some more limestone. Beautiful. Okay, so I need to make some concrete, and that's some concrete logic. Yeah, I know, I'm awful. But my puns will not stop, nor will they slow down. Why? Because I know not how to frown. Da 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 da. Let's make some concrete. Do 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 do. There we go. Now that I've got some concrete to work with, I've got that set up. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. Sort. Don't need those right now. Good. So, let's tear down you. And what I want is to have you come to right here. Okay, so it's going to go 1, 2, and then I'll have 2 spots. So what I'm going to do is put one out here, and one go this way. Because remember that the copper is like up there. So I'm going to have to run power to that eventually. And then from here, we're going to want to run to the limestone. And we're going to want to run to the iron. So that's good. Okay. So now that I've set all that up, let's queue up my milestone. Conveyor belts. And more inventory. Always a good thing to have. So what I want is I'm going to set up, since we have 3 spots open on this, let's get some smelters. I need iron rods and copper wiring for that. And once I get some smelters, then I can not have to do my own smelting. And we can do that. So let's get some iron rods. Let's get some iron plates. Let's turn some more copper into copper wiring. And then we can see what we want to do from there. Maybe make some cables. Yeah. Okay. So. Let's fill up that. Now, let's get some smelters over here. 1, 2. Oh, I'm out of iron rods. I need more iron rods. So now let's do this. Let's put you here. And then what we can do is connect you to here and you. Come on. I'm out of cables. That would be the issue. So let's make there 2 cable. Because I don't need too much in terms of cabling. Now, if you remember, each of these takes approximately 4 megawatts. So now I would be using 8. There we go. Then let's come over here. And I can make 2 for copper. What I need is more iron rods. Yes. Let's make some more iron rods. 10 more. That should work. There we go. Okay. Let's make some smelters. There we go. Okay. So now... Oh, cables. There we go. Some more cables. There we go. Well, that's just weird. It actually goes through the building. know what? I can't be satisfied with that. Unacceptable. My aesthetic does not allow it. There we go. Okay. So now, when I turn it on, I will have 2 machines turning copper into copper ingots, and 2 machines that are turning iron ore into iron ingots. Okay, and for right now, I'm going to basically be making my own concrete off of the limestone. So that's fine. I will, however, before you turn the power on, you're going to want to obviously fill up the machines, which means going and making a quick trip to go and get more copper. Copper ore. Oh, I missed that jump. There we go. Hey! Let's grab some more copper. Now, as you can see, this is not the most efficient thing ever. I mean, it's not even automated, so duh. But we are on our way. We've got a nice little beginning base started. And everything is going well. So, let's come over here. Whoa! Look at that guy. He's huge. He's got a little entourage. Oh! Look at all that. That's pretty cool. We actually have, like, a functional biosphere here. Pretty awesome, honestly. So, there we go. Okay. Now, what we know is that we only need this to run for approximately 3 minutes. We're using 16 with a maximum production of 16. Currently at capacity of 20. So, everything is good. And all of this is producing away. It can only hold a maximum of 100 ingots. So once it hits the 3-minute mark, we're basically going to be near full up on all those machines. And if you don't turn the power off, it will continue to drain power, even though the machines aren't doing much of anything. Not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. We can do better. We will do better. So in the meantime, I'm going to be crafting my own stuff as well, because why have idle hands when you can just be hard at work? But as I'm sure you're quickly realizing, this game is not exactly a fast-paced game, as I've said many times. It's very methodical, very functionally directional, as in it gives you a direction, it expects you to go, and then you go. The overall gameplay is rather straightforward, and honestly I like it that way. So now we've got some ingots. Da-da-da-da. So now I can craft other things. So let's make all the wires. And then I'll turn half of them into cables. And then once we can get the constructors, we'll use constructors to start turning ingots into plates and rods, turning copper ingots into wire. Wire then gets turned into cable. Reinforced iron plates are iron plates and screws. Screws are made out of iron rods. It's all very one thing into another, which honestly makes a lot of sense, and that's kind of the point of the game. So, yeah. Let's make some more of this. Let's make a whole bunch of cable, because this way I can get my hub upgrade as well as have extra for when I want to run cable between things. There we go. Now let's make some more iron plates, because I need a bunch of iron plates for that. There we go. Now, let's put everything in. There we go. And ta-ding! Hub upgrade 4. So what do we got?
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles.
Well,
Inventory,
it looks
additional
snazzier.
slots. Ninth objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners
Is there
cannot
more
be
stuff in
connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
No, not really. Okay. Okay. So basically, what we got is the ability to have conveyor belts. So as you can see, this little arrow says that this is the outlet. It's also green, which means this is the way it's going. Red is the way it enters, and we could have coming in ore and going out ingots. Makes sense. And this is where the true factory setup starts beginning. Yeah, I know. But them's to be the breaks. There we go. Okay. So, now what we need is an actual auto miner. A miner that'll just work and storage containers to store things. Wonderful. And even more pocket space. Everyone needs more backspace. You always need more backspace. Everyone needs more backspace. So let's make a whole bunch of iron rods. Now you'll see that I'm not trying to automate a bunch of things right now, and there's a very good reason why. You're going to be tempted to want to immediately jump in and start trying to build like the best factory and the best automated setup and all that jazz. And honestly, you'd be making the same mistake I did, which is that is not what this game wants you to do. What this game wants you to do is a very different story. But you'll see what I'm talking about as we get there. So, hub upgrade 5. Boom. Ooh, what do we get? That's right. A secondary bio burner.
You have unlocked building miner mark
Bidding.
1. Building storage container. Hub
So
feature
now
additional biomass burner.
we can
10th
have 2 of these.
objective, complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's grab that. And I've just about run out of copper ore, so I need to make another run. The other thing you can do is pull it out, split it with the right mouse button, and then slot it into the other to kind of keep both of them going for a little bit longer. There we go. There we go. So, now, what it wants us to do is start automating things. Now that we've got miners, please start automating. But we don't have the ability to build bioburners. The reason why is because there's another hub upgrade, which is for the biomass burner standalone, as well as making biomass. Now this is one of the 2 most important things that you need to do early game. As to why, you'll see. But basically, there is 1 or 2 things you should be hightailing it straight for. And the game kind of doesn't tell you that. As is tradition, right? Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple of things. Oh, see, there we go. So my copper is now done, and because of that, I want to turn off my power. Because rather than have only half of my power being used, what I would rather do is stock these machines up so that when I turn them back on, they're ready. I want to go and grab the extra copper so I can do that. And then, there we go. Grab some more of these, because those don't use power. Let's go grab the copper ore. Now that I've got more power to work with, I can start building other machines and start setting up all this stuff. So here, let's grab you, let's grab you, let's grab you. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. Do-do-do. Okay. So, let's make... Now, I could be making this all by hand, and some of it I'm definitely going to, because might as well. But at the same time, this is where you're supposed to start trying to get your constructors operational and all that jazz. I'm not going to, because honestly at this point it is a huge waste of perishable materials to go to that length when you can very easily just spend like an extra few minutes over here getting everything, get that hub upgrade, and then I will show you the last thing that you are going to want to bolt for in this game, because this game is just woof. It does not tell you certain things, and I will tell you, you're going to want to run for this real fast. So here we go. Boom. Bunk. Dink. Ta-da. Okay. So let's just make 100 iron pipes, iron rods. I keep calling them iron pipes, and they're not iron pipes, they're iron rods. Yeah. I apologize most profusely that I keep making that mistake. But I do keep making the mistake. There we go, and boom. There. Now I need to make about 100 iron plates. Here we go. Just making a whole bunch of iron plates because I know I'm going to need them. So, there, and boom. The hub, I believe, yes, the hub is finished. Huzzah! And what is the last thing that happens?
You have unlocked building.
Ooh, what's this?
Space elevator. Building biomass burner. Part biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Let's see, Fixit hub is now complete.
Note,
You can see that it looks a little bit nicer.
The space elevator and as
The
such
inside,
initiating project assembly.
not so much, but it does have this now, which is typical. I didn't write it. Where'd it come from? As I said, that's typical. Now you can climb on top, and you can see that thing. It's really cool. And you can kind of survey the area, and it's like, oh, this is nice. Okay. So anyway,